Hello guys, welcome to our channel, and so let's do a recap on what we've done previously. So we were able to create our dashboard that looks like this. So in this tutorial we're going to create our sidebar and also the top bar and also enable scoring. So if time lets us, we also pass the data, the login credentials to be able to fetch in data from one page to another. So let's get started. So for now, let's create a folder called base. Rename it space. Then let's create another file called sidebar. So this is where our stuff is going to be. Let's just take these, put them here, and let's create our class sidebar and inherit it from the container. Okay, so let's get started. So with this, we are going to set the width to 200. You can set it to any width you want. So let's set this to 200, and also as background color will also be this custom color we set. Then also an alignment is going to be center. Okay, so let's create a variable called menu, and now let's start creating our sidebar. So this is going to have a column. So that's this one. So I'm going to create a column and a container. In that container, I'm going to have a padding at the left and the right side so that it's not going to touch the edges. So let's continue. So in this, we're going to set spacing to 0, horizontal alignment also to center. Then in the controls, we would have our container. So with this, we're going to set our padding to only the top, which is going to be 20. Then also the left side is going to also, let's make it 10. So let's maintain this for now. Then in our contents, we're going to have a column. In our column, we are going to also set this alignment to center cross. Okay, then now let's start creating our controls. So controls, so in this, let's create our first one, which is this, which will be this, my POS. Let's create that one. So it's also going to be in a container. So in this container, we're going to have padding @padding dot only. Okay. Then we're going to have our content. This content, you can only put a text here, but then if in case you want to put a logo and a text, we'll put in a row here just in case if you want to do that, so that all will just be on one line. So in this row we are going to have our text. So controls, and are going to have our text here. Let's use the default color. Okay, so in case you want to have an icon here, you just put the icon at this side. So for now, let's stick to this. We'll come back again and let's see how it appears on the front side. So let's copy this name and come here. Since this is the sidebar, we are going to put it here in our rows. So I'm going to add it to this side. Yes, let me import it. Okay, rather than writing it here, let me just create a variable for it. So self.sidebar is equal to this. And remember, in our sidebar we have page, so we are going to pass in this page into it. So let's just write page here, and let's now call this into our content here. Okay, so now let's run it and see what we have so far. Okay, so you can see the sidebar has been created. So let's go back to this again. We forgot to add it here. So containers always have a content. So self.content is equal to self.menu. So let's run it again and see. So we can see our sidebar has been added here. So let's continue and see how it goes so far. So let's go back to our sidebar. So as I said, you can add a container here, an icon here if you want to. So let's continue. Let's copy this. And in this, we are going to have an icon. So let's okay, so it's a dashboard with an icon. So let's do that. So we are going to write dashboard. And this, let's reduce the size to 14. Text color, the same thing. We will not need this. Then let's add an icon here. So let's ft icon and bring our comma. The name of the icon. With this one, you don't need to keep it in mind. So let's just let me open this and see the icons which are available. I need a dashboard. Okay, so we are going to use this one. So icons dot this, and now let's give it a color. And now we're going to use our icon. Which I didn't create a color for that, but then let's just use this one, and let's just write black. Okay, so now let's run this and see. Let's see. Okay, looks like it has gone off. Let's check it. Oh, okay. So let's run it again. Okay, so we can see it here, our dashboard. Let's compare it to the other one. Yeah, it's still the same. So let's add a divider to it. So ft this divider color, let's give it a faint color as this one. Then the height 0.5, thickness is also going to be 0.5. Okay, so let's duplicate this and just have more of it there, so at least it wouldn't be blank. So this will be profile. Let's say product, profile, and the slogan. You can name it any name you would like to name it. So let's run it again and see. Okay, there's no comma. Okay, so we have it there. So you can create as many as you want so that you have it listed there. Okay, so now it looks like I'm done with the sidebar. So in our next tutorial, we're going to create the top bar so that and add the scrolling to it so that you need to scroll up and down to have access to it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.